Okay, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be playing Disco Elysium. This is a game that has been on my backlog for a long time, and I think I bought it last year or 2 years ago. I think it was last year because this is the Final Cut edition, and I never played it. Like a lot of other games that are in my Steam playlist. I've heard this game is very good. Um, it's very funny in a lot of times, very absurd in a lot of places. Um, and I'm looking forward to playing it. Before we start, I just have two things to say. First of all, this is my second time recording this because I didn't realize there are um, streamer options in the game. That means that they change the songs. I didn't know the songs would be like copyright ID'd, so I know it now. So I already played 2 hours of the beginning of the game, but I didn't do a lot of things. And the second thing that I want to say is that this game has a lot of political commentaries. There's a lot of topics that might be uncomfortable, and there's also I know it's censored, but there are usage of slurs. So I don't know. Um, please take care of yourself if you feel uncomfortable about anything. Um, please, you don't need to keep watching. Okay, so let's start the game. Mm, let me see. Select an archetype. Thinker, sensitive, physical. Create your own. How does this work? Let me see. Oh. Okay, so... Oh, this is the amount of points that I have. Okay. Let me see. I'm not sure. Let me go back, actually. I think actually I'm gonna go with thinker. I wanna make like I wanna be smart, to compensate for life. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
And as you can see, there's a lot of narration in the game. Like, I'm pretty sure everything is voice acted. So I'm gonna try to be quiet when they're talking. I don't wanna talk over them. So let's go. My ancient reptilian brain is talking to me. Yeah, it does that a lot of times. A little bit too much sometimes. Um, I don't have to do anything anymore. Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
I love that he's kind of Australian, but okay. Simply keep on unexisting.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
No ex-wives. That's so great.
Yes, it is.
Is about the ex something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness.
I'm so sorry.
The meat thing.
The meat thing. Oh my god. What the hell is the meat thing? Yeah, I know what the meat thing is. It's me. Plunge back into the fathomless
There.
deep.
No ball of meat. No light in the formless nothing. Just night swimming.
How about you cut up some more of that sweet
Coming
oblivion?
right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Allons-y.
All right. Nothing down to fuck all borough. Not
Yeah.
you. Your days of giving a shit
I need
and
to
being
belittle.
that type of animal are over.
I need to belittle
Do
myself
you
instead.
really?
Yeah, let me
You
off.
wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, chef?
I think my limbic system's is gonna sound like, brother, what the hell did you do last night? I don't care. I'm an idiot. A brave
Somewhere
idiot.
in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert. Hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Oh no, not the disco music. Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help someone. Help someone. Cut my head off. It's trying to murder the
A
rest of
fiery
me.
streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice to name a motor carriage.
And with that, we wake up. Yeah, same. I was feeling like this around like 2 days ago. And I'm up. There I go. Look at me. Let's take a look at this. A magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore the tape while the song was playing. Rotary tape player is on, rolling empty. Get my pants.
You hear
Oh.
a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish
It
them out.
says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The
Okay,
whirling
they're
in
just-
rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Thank you, Mr. Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia? Muito bom.
This
Nice.
fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Okay,
the
let's pull the
blades
fan.
come squeaking to a halt. It should be
Grab
easier
the
to
tie.
reach the tie now. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap.
I had
It's
90.
released from the blade.
I had 99%. 99. I don't know. It was a high chance. Imagine if I failed.
What you
that.
have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie.
Oh, okay. I was supposed. I wanted to click the other thing. It's okay. Look at the
The
fit.
window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Excessive damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break the window?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Why did I do that?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Okay, so
Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
So...
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. A cool wind gushes.
Okay. There's only one there's only one question. Like, this guy is here traveling. He only brought like one change of clothes. That's it. You're telling me he just brought this. Okay. My blazer. What do I have in here? Words fail to describe how rank the smell is in here. It should have sent a poet. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Okay, there's a door. My shirt. Oh, look at the fit. Oh, it looks so great. Nice. Let me take a look at the mirror.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Uh-oh.
Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, or recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Brother drank so much he forgot about his whole life.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What is
Where
wrong
to even
with my
begin?
face?
There is the
I'm
bloatedness,
sorry.
then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sorry.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
I love the mirror now.
You
Behold.
have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Of course I do. It's some kind of
It
superstar.
appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
I think
Why?
it is because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No,
You
this is what
can't,
superstars
can
do.
What does it even mean? What, you
Superstardom.
should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Nah, I don't
Good
know.
call. Go ahead and try something if you like. Or, stop staring into the mirror. It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
The most important thing ever is that disco happened.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry Your Pretty Little Head. Some 20-odd years.
Oh my god.
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Okay, and do I remember
You
something
have
about
some
myself?
understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema. It doesn't
Okay.
have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne cork smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
What is this? Oh yeah, I can. These are the things that I can internalize. Whatever happened. Temporary research bonus. Oh, so I like I research these things in my head. Okay. Find your other shoots. My desk. Okay. Attempt to stop the suppression.
It's too late.
Oof.
Like an image on film. The expression.
Okay. Okay. Let's get my shoe and find my other shoe. At least I didn't lose my socks. That would have been rough. Walking around with shoe and no sock. Open the door. And then I go out. I know that my thing is around here. Money. I'm rich. Okay, let me go grab my shoe. First thing I'll do. Oh my god, it's so bright. It didn't even show anything. I guess a briny wind washes over you. My shoe?
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Like two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now.
The only good thing about me is my shoes. Because they're comfy. Okay. Ralph.
Hello, officer.
Hello, miss. The year is 51. March 51. Hello, miss.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer, am I a military personnel?
No,
Then why did you call me officer?
because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting
I'm
me.
not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All the
You've
time.
been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
I don't remember being a cop. Going to right mind would let me be an officer. Try the expression. Okay, let's try the expression on her.
The words have already left your mouth.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again. No, you see, that's not what you said. You said... Come on, man. Freddie, please. One more. Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
I'm a superstar cop.
Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit.
It means I'm a bloated old drunk with sideburns and disco pants. If I don't have a joke up my sleeve, it's on me.
Or maybe you are Guillaume le Million. You'd be about your age now. Think about it. One thing, though, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
And there she goes with her silver jumpsuit?
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Okay. I shall have some cigarettes in the ashtray. Anything else around here that I can click? Not really. Can go to her room. I don't think she would like to talk to me again, so I'm not even going to try. Weekend edition, satirical newspaper. Okay. What do I have here? Oh yeah, I got my shoe. Anything here? No. I got everything on the other side. I think I did. What? I opened my Steam thing. Yeah, there's nothing here. Let's go down. Okay. Oh, I can also hold the right thing. Okay. Summer door closed for the winter. Okay. This is the karaoke. These are the lyrics would be. What? A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. The floor is so pretty here. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music season is
You should
static.
totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
Oh, my soul is immense, and I'm a
Utterly.
superstar.
And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline?
Yeah.
Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should I
You
sing?
have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you.
I think I
You will
should sing
wreak havoc with
something
it.
happy.
No. Don't sing the happy song. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Okay. Let me sing. Hello, my good fellow. Fellow
A man
worker
in his
here.
late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
I hope I didn't break it.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Oof.
This is the great skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The great skua. Stegosaurus skua.
That's a great score, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Ah.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to.
Okay. He does not like me. Understandable. Water cooler, large bubble rising to the surface. Menu has been wiped clean. Such paralytic gesture. Someone's working in the kitchen. Kitchen reserve personnel until 1 p.m. in this case. Union things. Mass hall reserved for union. Doors open at 4 p.m. Let me talk to my buddy.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Shake his
Hello.
hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Even a name for yourself.
Raphaël
Fuck.
Ambrosius Costeau.
It's so cool.
Yes, it is. Raphaël Ambrosius.
Yes, well,
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intra-departmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday.
Okay.
Saturday too, actually.
Eee.
Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What
Yeah,
he
surely.
means is he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days,
You mean
but you
him?
have been otherwise.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also
Okay.
wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean.
Yes.
Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been
Uh-huh.
hanging for 7 days straight.
Mhm.
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Sure thing. Like, since I already played this first part, I'm not going to go
As for
through
you,
everything.
officer, if you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Oh.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter.
Oh god.
My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Okay.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. Are you thinking about something? No. Let me talk to her.
Hello, sweetie.
No.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
That's sweetie.
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to? I'm sorry if I was being overly familiar. I know we've only just met. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but
Mhm.
I come here for tea when they're away.
Oh,
This
awesome.
Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I drank and forgot
Oh
everything.
my.
Oh my.
You know where we are,
We're
right?
going like, oh my.
That's right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise. The new disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago.
Aw.
Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A
Mhm.
rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
I'd like to think it's a dictatorship of the proletariat.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
I'm not absorbing anything she's saying.
But they still have cops.
We still have cops. I don't know, just I'm so
It
disappointed.
is quite disappointing, yes.
How
oh
come there are
dear.
cops?
But we should
Okay.
stop for today, sweetie.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So, how did I
You
do?
were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble
Well,
remembering
you were
things.
doing great, but now
History
you're
and
not
places.
that good.
Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Okay.
Someone more educated in...
No.
Of course.
Okay.
Then I don't...
That's a good point. This doesn't...
Okay,
Of course,
let's
dear.
leave. Let's see what I got. I got so many new things. And I got an eighth pen. Awesome. I can't hold my pen. That's shit. A royal pinball machine that's unplugged. Is there anything else to take a look around here? Oh. What's this? Beautiful dark liquid. It's spilling out. This guy. Wild pines.
A colourful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man
the pills.
does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Awesome.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Let's try to get his ID.
You fumble
Fuck.
with the spring-loaded gate of the carabiner, but to no avail. Like fucking sleigh bells. What are you doing?
Stop finger-fucking him, officer! I'm responsible for these oafs and their stuff. Even Sleepy there. Yeah, sure. I don't care. Just don't finger-bang his stuff.
To be honest, he's correct. Police officers generally don't go around appropriate.
It was just an idea. Come on,
I'm
relax,
not a-
everyone.
I'm
It
not a
didn't turn out well. Doesn't mean it was a bad idea.
I'm
Or
not a
that you shouldn't appropriate stuff.
I'm not a normal police officer. I think we already established that, okay?
You gently shake
God.
his shoulder.
Can't wake him up, can't do anything, this shit. Can't even wake a man up. Almost hand wrote yesterday's menu, today's her man's handwriting. Okay.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Okay.
Mr. Gart,
Yes?
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41, right.
No, I only
Right.
just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do
Sylvie.
you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here.
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes?
Yes, I know where some things are, but
I didn't imply that.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His
Question,
face
got
expresses
this.
profound. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him.
Why did
People-
Sylvie
she
go
went away because none of your business.
Have
Sure.
they not been telling you you're a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? Nothing to do with the lynching.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist.
What?
That's right. I'm a total raging feminist.
Is that so? Mr. Feminist,
It's a feminist.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Okay, where exactly is the body?
behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
Okay.
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can
Really
get
big
to the
hole.
courtyard through
Okay.
there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Okay.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro.
Okay.
Let's go.
That's it. I don't want to hear
Not
your
so fast,
explanation.
Mr. Feminist.
Hmm.
You owe me
That's so
130 real.
nice. What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you
Wow,
money?
you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
How do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually,
is
more,
money?
what are you? A philosopher?
No, I'm just getting my beer.
Money
bearings.
is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use for survival to pay me. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
Proceed, don't show him the coins.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
What happens
I'm
now?
sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't remember where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station.
Good luck.
Okay.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I really
But
don't
you've
remember.
been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Why did you say that?
It doesn't mean anything.
No. A saying, up on Marvel Hill, a great high place, one that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get...
Okay. Let me see how so many things. I'm thinking about so many things. This is what I'm thinking about. And then I have the inexplicable feminist agenda and different research points. Can I research more than one? Oh, I can. I can research a lot of things at the same time. Okay. +2 authority against men. That's awesome. Okay, let's go outside. Let's run.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes, clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it. It comes free with a 6-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words Roy d'Or are stamped into the crown's plastic. The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Okay. Let's go out and take a look. Heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. The street inside reads "fuck the police." And what does this one read? Pigs Go Home. Awesome. I love this streets. Very nice names.
The
Very
RCM in
recognizable.
Martinez.
You sound
What can I help you
surprised.
with? We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
Okay, have some questions
Of
for
course.
you. We need
What? Of
directions.
course. Where to?
I'm looking for the
Oh,
dead
that.
body. Okay.
Even all the way over here.
What do you mean?
Just somewhere
We're in
where?
Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
Okay, what's up
There's
north?
the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What's east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the
Suicide.
local politics. A fleet store, too.
This is
Some
south.
shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago. It's just water. No,
Just
actually,
water.
I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. No problem.
She's very well
Okay.
composed. Back straight.
What is this? Fuck the bullies.
Me? I am just a gardener.
Oh, I clicked
She
the wrong
hides
one.
it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer.
This is fuck
Excuse
the
me?
police business.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. Okay.
Okay.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
May I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep
Oh,
them.
Thank you.
I have another pair.
She's very nice. She's just like, yeah, take it. Yeah, whatever, take it. Gloves. Oh, I look so fucking stylish. Love that. Let me go take a... Get the guy. What is this? Who the sun gets lane 8B. What is this? Can't go in there, it's locked. Bottles aside, cause pick them with the bag. Okay, let's... Oh, take a look at this.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. No,
Fuck.
these tracks are not interesting at all.
Okay.
Let-
What kind of
hard to say.
vehicle?
Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Fuck.
Cop habit. You look at this is
Okay. Let's go. Let's take a look at the body. Smells like expired meat and curdled dairy.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Visual calculus?
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot. Steel
Serious.
reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel
There's one.
reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46. You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys doing back and forth.
I never got the hang of it.
Ow.
Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step, number 41
A
shoe.
woman? Or a kid?
Don't think there's a way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
Heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be
Could
right.
be.
200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
You're thinking, why do they have to carry
they
him?
could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Make the victim wasn't conscious.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
An aberration. One so smaller
Interesting.
than the other.
Let's name it the odd soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
A drummer.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Oh.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do you
A
think
week,
these
maybe?
are?
7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state.
What do you think
What do I
happened here?
think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. The
This is
lieutenant's
easy.
eyes
Famous
narrow.
last words.
He's
Either way. What else?
I think that's it. This is kids' letters, so climbable. Letters for kids when carry the weight of a grown man. Someone is trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. What's this? Oh. Don't mind if I do. Let's take a look at the man.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Why is it so
Active
bad?
decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cops gonna blow, Kuno!
God, I hate this here.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your
Just let it go. Just throw up. Is a rush throw up? Anyone would at this point.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thank you.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay. I'll get a
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel.
Okay.
They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring
Okay.
ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay. I saw something here, yeah. R with a crown, light of ascending. Okay.
This trash container is locked. This just a trash container. Your fingers start to itch.
We could try using a pry bar. Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the world.
He might.
Okay. I do not want to talk to these kids yet because I fucking hate them. That's all I want to say. I fucking hate them. What is this? Spanish mechanism has been exercising for some years. Look at that. This is clearly a
An
door.
inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name Eternite. Sadly, but because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite, that's why they're too orderly. There it is.
Outside.
You see a shabby little door.
Couldn't just shuffle to the side.
What is this then? A tool shed?
Yes, let's investigate. A lot of things here. What's this? Empty tip of magnesium supplement. Magnesium supplemented rub in your chest so we have magnesium rich life. Super plate trace bone
Be
yellow
still,
powder.
my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, we don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
Yeah, swift, lightning justice. Faster, harder, justicer.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Oh, what else can I take a look? What's this? Oh, money. Get out of the way or get fucked up. Cured pig's head looks mummified. Do I want to go there? I don't think I want to go there. I'm gonna go back and get the what's it called?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below.
Okay, I need the ammonia, I think. For the Kim said I could ask her if she knows if she like can help me.
It's raining again. It was clear just an hour ago. Sure, I'm done with it.
She's
Go
very
easy
nice.
on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Okay, thank you. She's so nice. Oh yeah, let me get the key to open the trash thing. It's not trash
Can I
compactor,
help
trash
you?
can. The trash.
Mine? No.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunk.
I thought as much.
Okay.
Well,
It seems a little callous, doesn't it?
I really don't like this
Something
guy's voice.
stirs in you.
Okay.
Prod at him and find out.
callous? What are you, Krasmazov?
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical material.
No one was implying you were, officer. Where were we?
We need
What
those
do you need
keys.
them for?
It concerns the...
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke.
Absolutely.
Absolutely in. Your body is ready, sire.
Well done,
Yes.
money.
Have you got it? A lot. A lot. For the room, a lot.
Okay,
Like
I
what?
can't.
I was what thing? What are you, a cook now? That's none of your... No, you don't. Fucker. Lay off the swear words. They don't make you cool. This isn't... Besides, the RCM doesn't do search warrants.
You do realize you could... Sambo
Okay.
is an acronym for Samo...
What?
By the way...
Let's leave. I don't want to talk too much. I want to take a look at the body. Ooh. Okay, let me take a look at this.
This
Let me
trash
open-
container with a well... Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
What
Just
is
the feeling.
this?
A warning from some part of you.
Open it.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaver, drop them in here, officer. Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty. Or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing.
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored.
This is a military-type overgarment.
The rest of the rags are just...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and this establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
We need to ask the
What's he on
kids.
about kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
The lieutenant nods, then looks back
Okay.
into the trash container. The container sounds a muffled gong.
Gong.
That's one thing off the list.
Okay. Can I...
There
Look at
he
the body
still
now?
is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all. The ammonia only makes
Oh
it
my
worse. The combination
fucking
forced the second time,
God.
not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
My fucking God.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Don't want to be a cop.
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there. I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
Okay.
No. This is a two-man assignment. You need to get your shit
Okay.
together.
Okay,
We should go
okay.
talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained
Okay.
a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together.
Oh, that's not what I want to do. Alright, half an hour. Look at my thoughts. I love my thoughts. Temporary bonus. None. I need to unlock more. Okay. Let's talk to the fucking kids.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Like a gremlin?
Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Actually, I'm not going to do this right now. I'm sorry. I think I'm going to end this episode here because it's been 1 hour and I really don't want to deal with these fucking kids right now. I hate them so much. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.